Good day, my wonderful listeners. I come again with a breaking news. Buhari forced me to be governor. The governor of Kaduna, Nasir Ahmed Rufai, disclosed. The news in full. Kaduna State Governor Nasir Ahmed Rufai has disclosed that President Muhammadu Buhari forced him to be the governor, saying his ambition was to be a special assistant (SA). The governor stated this as a guest during the special weekly briefing coordinated by the Presidential Communication Team on Thursday. While briefing the press on the current status of internal security and economic strides in Kaduna State, El-Rufai provided further updates on the key collaboration between the federal government and the state government in the northwest to tackle the menace of banditry terrorism in the region. He also responded to questions by State House correspondent on insecurity zoning as announced by All Progressive Congress (APC), while he is concerned about who will take over from him in 2023. Responding to the question on succession and continuity, specifically whether he has somebody or someone who would ensure the good things he has done for the state remains. As he winds down his tenure, he said, and I quote, "I wish there was an answer to that question. I wish there is a silver bullet. My hope is that the voters in Kaduna will first appreciate the difference between our 8 years and the previous 16 years and vote for the APC again." He went further and said, "The second thing is my hope is that one of the members of the current team, someone that has been part of this last 7 years and know the method okay, because everything we have done, we fought through, we debated every issue before implementing them. If an outsider comes, it is very easy to see and persuade that outsider to take a different course. If the Kaduna people vote back the other party, those thugs will come back as teachers. There is nothing I can do about that, but I hope that as we saw in 2019, the people of Kaduna are smart enough, they have seen the difference between two parties and governance styles, and they will make the right decision. On our part, as a party, my hope is that our team to continue to build where we left it off, correct some of the errors and go forward." He further said, "I am more worried about succession in Kaduna than I am about the next president of Nigeria. I have some preference for who will succeed me. Of course, I have worked with people for 7-8 years. Some of them I have worked with for 20 years. I know them very well. I can guarantee that they will do this, they will do that, but at the end of the day, it's up to the people of Kaduna if they buy my argument. I am unlikely to come out and anoint one person. I will keep my team in the room and try to get them to agree to a successor. If they are able to agree, then it is easy to go out and announce that this is our man. This is the person that was part of everything. He is likely to continue to build where we are, so support him." But you know how politics is. Everybody thinks he can win, so it is not likely that you can convince people to agree on this, and I will not force anyone. So watch how the selection process goes. But it is a major issue. However, what can we do about it? You just do your best and leave the rest for God, he stated. Kaduna State Governor Nasir Ahmed Rufai just exposed that President Muhammadu Buhari forced him to be the governor, saying that his ambition was actually to be a special assistant. The reason why President Muhammadu Buhari did this was not disclosed, but it is disturbing for a president to specially or force someone to be the governor of a state. El-Rufai stated this when he was a guest during the special weekly briefing coordinated by the Presidential Communication Team on Thursday. While they were briefing him, the press on the current status of the internal security and economic strides on Kaduna, Rufai provided further updates on the key collaboration between the federal government and the state government in the northwest to tackle the menace of banditry and terrorism in the region. He also responded to this question by the State House correspondent on insecurity zoning as announced by All Progressive Congress (APC) and why he is concerned about who will take over him in 2023. Responding to the question they asked him, he specifically said whether he has somebody or someone who would ensure that the good thing he has done for the state remains as he winds down his tenure. He said, I wish there was an answer to this question. I wish there was a silver bullet. My hope is that the voters in Kaduna will first appreciate the difference between our 8 years and the previous 16 years and vote for the APC again. He went further and said the second thing he hopes that one of the members of our current team, someone that has been part of the last 7 years and knows the method okay, because everything we have done, we have fought through, we have debated every issue we have debated before implementing them. And he also said if an outsider comes, it is very easy to see and persuade that the outsider take the different course. He went further and said if the people of Kaduna vote back the other party, the thugs that he sacked will come back as teachers and there is nothing he can do about it. But he hopes that as they saw in 2019, the people of Kaduna will be smart enough that they have seen the difference between the two parties and their governing styles, that they will make the right decision on our part as a party. My hope is that our members will vote for someone from our team to continue to build where we left off, correct some errors and go forward, he said. He furthermore said he is worried about the succession in Kaduna than he is worried about the next president of Nigeria. He said he has some preference for who will succeed him. Of course, he has worked with people for 7 to 8 years and he knows some of them that he has worked for 20 years and he can identify them very well. He also guaranteed that they will do as more as what he has done in the state. He said he is unlikely to come out and anoint anyone. He will put his team in the room and try to get them to agree to a successor. And if they are able to agree, he will announce that this is their man and this is the person that was part of everything they did, and he is likely to continue to build on where he stopped. He further said he knows politics and everybody does, that everybody thinks they can win, so it is likely that they can convince people to agree on this and he will not force anyone.